Hey, good afternoon. It's Miss Gloria with Our Lifestyle. You know, I'm walking down the street for my afternoon walk, and it's such a beautiful day right now. And I was just thinking how sometimes it's really uncomfortable when you have to resolve some differences with people you have differences with. But even though it's uncomfortable, I have to say that it is very it's a rewarding feeling when you get it all resolved and it's all done and over with. I have this ongoing thing with my upstairs neighbor. I guess part of it is I'm not used to apartment living, which I do enjoy right now. I don't really want to be in a house like I was before, but the downside to apartment living is that you can hear almost every single thing that's happening in the apartment. And I don't want to hear what everybody else is doing in their apartment. And so finally I invited my neighbor downstairs to kind of hear the sounds that they make when they're just doing whatever. And then we came to the conclusion that it's part of apartment living. And we also, I think my neighbors decided that they're going to be cognitive, more cognitive of the sounds because it's more amiable now. It was started out pretty badly. It gotten to the point where I was emailing the leasing office, and it was really, really ugly. And I'm just happy that it resolved, So it kind of made me think of resolving difficulties. I have one child that's really disabled, and so she has all kinds of things going on. But the thing is, so her father, he speaks to her and communicates with her, and he sends her assistance, etc. And then I have a son that has decided that he's never going to speak to me again, and don't even ever ask me why, because I don't know why. I have absolutely no idea. He can't even give me a reason why. He would after we were getting along so well, after he made amends and life just was so much better, he just dropped me like a hot potato. But as a mother of adult estranged kids, I think I told you all how I feel about that, especially when you haven't done anything, and when if you whatever differences we had we made amends. So one day he wakes up and changes his mind, doesn't care about our amends, and starting all over again. You did this, and I don't like to use a horrible parent, and you just not thinking about all the good I did, and what an awesome parent I was, and the amazing things I did. Like if you were to put it on a scale, it would tilt. I was a good parent. May have even been a great parent. But boy, you give the scales to these adult children, they'll think of every single thing you ever did wrong and can't even think of not one thing that you did right in your life. I gave most of my life to raising my children, most of my life, and I got a couple of years left for myself. Unbelievable. But yeah, so it brought to mind that the father, my daughter's father, which is my first husband, he's communicating with her, and I'm communicating with her, and the estranged son is communicating with her, but we three aren't communicating with each other. It's just ludicrous. We were a family of 6, and we were very close and very tight. And then, if you don't be careful and you don't protect what you value as far as like what your family is and what your family means to you, anything can come in and destroy your family. I had made a video about marriage like that as well, speaking about marriage as akin to being like a building whereby you protect your marriage. You don't let in-laws, mother-in-law, father-in-law, sisters, brothers, cousins, church, nothing. You don't let nobody interfere with your marriage. And your marriage is precious. It's the same as family. If you treasure your family, your sister, your relationship with your sisters, your brothers, the primary family, you don't let incidents and things and stuff come in and harm, because you value it so much. You realize how important it is and how much you should treasure having a family, because it's so rare It is so rare now. People say things like, oh, we'll treat you like family. And I had gotten to the point where I said, please don't ever say you'll treat me like family. Because I'm not going to take that as a compliment. I'm going to take that as an insult. Because family is not very kind a lot of times. I have family. Of course I have family. But yeah, sometimes family treat you as if they don't know you, or sometimes family treat you as if you did something that they don't approve of, or they treat you like they're embarrassed of you, or it's just gone are the days. But back in the days when family was all for one and one for all. So I'm blessed. My family is what I make it. It's the people I meet and I include in my life and I decide that are important to me in my life. I got my little girl, I got my other little girl, and I got one more little girl. I got three of my daughters. 3 of them are speaking to me right now. It's like gotta take inventory, because all I got to do is be living, and somebody will come up with some nonsense about, hey, come on. There are ways to resolve things. You don't just throw your family and throw your mom away like that, because when you think about it, we could all go at any minute, like Jimmy, my late husband. We just got up, and got up in the morning. We started doing our daily stuff. Next thing you know, he went into the store to do something and just passed out. And I'm sitting in the car waiting. I'm sitting in the truck. We were over the road in the truck. I was sitting in the truck waiting for him, and he never came out. The ambulance brought him out, wound up at the hospital, and he was gone within 3 days. I value life so much. I value my children. I value my life so much, knowing that this particular moment right now could be it. Because that's how aneurysms work. That's how heart attacks work. And people act like it's not real. People act like if I deny it or if I pretend like it's not real, then it won't happen. And that's not me. I know that it's all very real. And so I value every single breath I take in and I take out. I value it. Today I texted my brother and said, good morning. I said, I hope you and your wife have a great day at church today. I didn't hear back from him. But it's something I wanted to do. And I value that I did that, because that's what I felt like doing. Half the time when I do stuff like that, I don't hear back. But that's not the reason I'm doing it. I'm not doing that so that they could be, make them pay attention to me or love me, or I just want them to know I'm thinking about them and I love them. And I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for any favor from them, because if I wait on that, child, please. Yeah. But, oh my God, it's just beautiful doggies. Wow. Hey, look at that little puffy one. Oh my goodness. What is he?
It's a Berner doodle with super short
Oh, and that's
legs.
also a doodle. Some sort of doodle. Oh, they're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You too. Bye. And you could tell I want me a puppy. I have puppy fever. I want a puppy. I don't know what kind I want. I'm going to just manifest a puppy. Whatever kind of universe, the Lord, whatever kind that comes to me that needs me. Because I would love to have a puppy. I take that puppy everywhere I go except church. I don't think I can take the puppy to church, because they may have childcare at church, but I don't remember seeing pet care. So, wow, those were beautiful. But yeah, like I was saying, family. And the thing is, I always wanted a big old family. I wanted a big old family. And I saw myself in my 60s having grandkids, and I saw a big porch and kids running around and pets. And boy, you should have saw what my fantasies were. And none of them came true. I guess I didn't visualize strong enough, so they didn't come true. They did not come true at all. So I do not have the big porch. I do not have the grandkids running around. I have 2 grandkids, which I may never see again, because my son's marriage went away, and so then she took the kids. So I asked her, I said, even though you guys didn't work out, can I at least see my grandkids? She didn't even answer. She just up and moved and disappeared. So 2 grandkids are gone. The other 2 are in Florida. I can't get to see them unless I'm flying or driving, and I'm not 40 years old anymore, so I can't be going all across the country. They're gonna have to come to me at some point. So priorities there. My daughter is gonna have to figure out how they can come visit me. After all, hey, I did a lot of running around and ripping and running and driving with my truck when I was a truck driver and my car back and forth across the country. And I used up my body. I wore my body to the point where I can't do that kind of stuff anymore. That is I don't even desire. It's not as pleasurable to be over the road driving like it used to be. It used to be pleasant. It's not pleasant anymore. It's stressful, and it's not I'm not quite sure how safe it is, considering this is 2024. It's not like the past few years. So, and then we have so that's 2 grandkids I don't see. The other 2 I don't, and I have access to 1, and that's about it. And the husband passed away, and so no, the big old family that I desire is not what I got. This is beautiful. Let me show you guys something. I really like this. I really, really, really like this. This right here, these little houses. These little houses where you can open it up and find a book to read. Books. I'm a total nerd, in case you haven't figured it out. The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett, New York Times bestseller. Gosh, I don't know how I could get the patience to read that. That's just way too much. Let's see what else they got. I just read anything I can get my hand on. I love books. And that's what I need to do. I need to go back upstairs and read, because I'm going to really enjoy doing that. But these are all old books. They look like they were given away by somebody that was perhaps born in the 1940s or 50s. These are really, really old books. You want to see? I don't think you can see in there, but they're really old. So, anyway, Bill Clinton wrote a book called Giving. This is interesting. It must be super old. How Each of Us Can Change the World. Bill Clinton, Giving. Probably find it on Amazon. I probably should get this. You know what? I think I'm gonna get it and peruse. I'll bring it back down. I'll bet it's very valuable. And plus, I homeschool my 8th grader, so I can teach her something about Mr. Clinton. I met him. I met Bill Clinton. Yes, I did. I met him in New York City. And I met him in, it was awesome. I was part of a singing choir. And for some reason, we was at an event and he was there. He was very mesmerizing and very charismatic. So when people say what they say about Bill Clinton, the only thing I can say about Bill Clinton is when you meet him in person, it was some sort of magnetic force. He was incredibly charming and very mesmerizing. And I was in my 30s, so who knows what was going on with that. Well, okay, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Please, don't forget to subscribe. I have so many stories, so many things to tell you all. I'm so excited to have my channel. And, our lifestyle is going to blow up. I know it is. And I'm hoping that you come along with me. And I'm hoping that also that you, leave comments to let me know what you think of our lifestyle here on my channel with Miss Gloria. You have a wonderful evening, day, night, morning, whatever it is for you, wherever you are in this world. And I'll be right back.